What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 410 back on a brand new WWE Champions video, and we're going to go ahead and look at the calendar to see what upcoming events we have to look forward to when it comes to April 2020's Spring in the Ring MLC. So we're going to go ahead and check out the calendar available on WWE Champions official blog and website. Make sure to check out the link below so you can be fully aware of what's going on. Okay, for April 20th, we are going to have a brand new Coin Evolve contest. As we've spoken about in the past, they have been giving us a multitude of these small, short, sweet, and brief contests compared to ones that usually take more resources to clear. They've given us many ones, and that can be looked at as pro or con depending on where your resources and your enhancements are. So that's something to consider. Then we also have a brand new week-long TP contest, so make sure to be aware of that. We also have a Triumph Tour for the Big Boss Man. Okay, this is very fascinating. New Gen Striker getting a tour. Now, I am going to let y'all all know this right here and now. Not that many people have Big Boss Man up on their list. Now, rest in paradise, because he was hands down one of the best heels ever. Point blank, period. And I honestly feel they do need to come up with a Attitude Era variant of the Big Boss Man. That was him at his apex. He was creme de la creme then. But the new gen variant, no, I would leave that be. But if you feel like going ahead and investing in him, then by all means, here's your opportunity to use him. Then we also have a Spring in the Ring Gauntlet Blitz. This should be very fascinating indeed. Be on the lookout for that and the rewards that you can get from the milestones from clearing it. We also have the Bayley Tour once again. These things are cool, but they are also very annoying, especially with the expired tour that is still up there. I do not understand the concept of having the expired tours above the brand new running tours just to be there, and there's no real purpose. Now it'd be something else if the expired tours were there and you actually got to run them again, like double up, like instead of 5K in keys, you got 10K in keys or 2 vouchers per day. That is not the reason, and it's something that's so certain things that they've done have just been annoying me with this contest. The same thing happened with the tax delay, tax day contest where they had a disabled tour. It's like, bruh, what's the point of having a disabled tour up? Because then all you're going to get is a bunch of players asking, why is this tour up? Why is this tour up? If you can't play it, then remove it. Point blank, period. And the same goes with these Bailey's Dailies tours. But that's what we got going on for the April 20th, 420, bro. But let's move on to the 21st, okay? Next up, we have a Bailey's tour once again. So you already know, either you hit it or you don't. That's just how it goes with those. There's nothing really to like dive into with those contests, okay? Next up, we have another Coin Evolve contest, and this time we have a Triumph Tour for Undertaker the Phenom. Now, this one is going to be pretty fun and pretty lit because everybody knows Phenom Undertaker is hands down a top tier champion. There's no way around that. He's also a purple MP counter, so he's definitely someone that should be high up on your roster if you have him. And if you just pulled him, well, this is somebody that I do strongly advise you investing in if you feel the need to fill that spot when it comes to purple MP counters nonetheless, or you're just a huge mark for Undertaker like I am. So that is something to consider. So that's the next Triumph Tour. It's going to be Undertaker, the Phenom, Attitude Era powerhouse. Then we have another Bayley's Tour for the 22nd of April. This time, we also have another Coin Evolve contest, but then we get a Finn Balor Club Modern Era Striker Bayley's BNB mixed match tag team partner in crime getting a Triumph Tour. And this is going to be cool. I did pull him at 4-star silver. I got him nice and loaded up. So this is going to be fun. Fun times ahead. This is a guy that definitely deserves some love. I mean, no lie, man. This was one of the original God tiers. You know what I'm saying? When 3 stars were just a thing, 4 stars weren't even thought of. You know, he was running shop alongside Andre the Giant Showboat, AJ Styles, Acrobat, okay? We had even Bray Wyatt Striker. You know, either you were running Bray Wyatt Striker or you were running Finn Balor, okay? That's what it was like back in the good old three-star meta days. So for him to get a nod during a MLC based around Bailey, that's definitely a good nod right there. I'll take it. Maybe we get a brand new Prince Finn Balor. I could dig that. I could easily see maybe possibly a modern era technician or modern era trickster, Finn Balor the Prince, you know, NXT tag link, beef up the gold and black brand a little further. But I digress. Now, here's something interesting. We are going to get a flash feud. We just concluded a 24-hour feud. It was reasonable. Like I said, it started off rocky in the beginning. It smoothed out near the conclusion. And congrats to everyone who put in the work. But now we got a flash feud getting ready to come up. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So this is for April 22nd, Flash Feud preparations, and it will conclude on May 1st. So this is going to be cool. But they also include something, a little nugget of intel here. Info for Flash Feuds will come soon. The coaching ability for Attitude Era striker Ric Flair, co-owner, will be disabled during the Flash Feuds due to a current bug. For those of you who aren't aware, Ric Flair, co-owner, makes black submissions reduce a certain amount of times. So, for instance, when you're running my boy, Rated R Superstar, Edge, Ruthless Aggression Trickster, you know, you put in that submission and then the random gems become leech gems afterwards. He reduces the amount of turns for the sub, so you have more leech gems to work with on the board, so you can turn those leech gems into purple gems. So that's the thing that you need to think about. Any other black submission champions that you have, that's what you would be utilizing him for. Sadly, that's not the case. But then again, they have it up here right now on the calendar. Who's to say that they don't get the bugs fixed? Because if you're addressing the problem here, then that means get off your asses, go to work, and fix the bug. So then we don't even have this problem, okay? You know, get rid of those expired tours. Get rid of those and take care of the co-owner flare glitch bug, whatever you want to call it, and let's just get busy, okay? But it's good to see after a 24-hour feud return, we are also seeing the return of Flash feuds. Now, this is going to be fascinating, so be ready because this is a female-based MLC. So we might see a female faction feud. We'll see a male faction feud. We might, get a couple different types of variants when it comes to feud requirements, but it should be interesting nonetheless because we are using an Attitude Era champion for a Triumph Tour with Phenom Taker, a New Gen champion in Big Boss Man, and a Modern Era champion in Finn Balor when it comes to those tours. So maybe we see that also play a role when it comes to the Flash feud setups, but who knows? We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Next up after that, we have the 23rd of April. We're getting another Bailey's Daily. We're also getting a Triumph Tour for another New Gen champion in Chico Reza Ramon, the bad guy. New Gen Trickster, still evading me. But nonetheless, we got a Triumph Tour for him. Another top tier unit that was running rough shot when it came to the 3-star meta. Don't really see him as much as I thought I would when it comes to the 4-star meta. But hey, he was a fan favorite. I'm still a huge fan of Razor. So take a in a moment, bask in the nostalgia, and make your opponents walk along the razor's edge. So let's see what happens. Push it to the limit. And then we got a couple more here. We got a coin evolve contest, of course. Then on the 24th, we have a Bailey's Daily once again. Then on the 25th, another Bailey's Daily. We got a Spring in the Ring Showdown tournament. Definitely gear up, take care of it. Listen, this league update has been a hit and a miss, but the update to the Showdown shop has been magnifico, excellent, totally awesome. And quite frankly, this is definitely a place to get a lot of your resources, regardless of the requirements. take care of your daily grinds for this so you can walk away with a lot of showdown coins and get those star fragments, get those tokens that you need to beef up your roster. Like, I've been coming across so many 5-star silver tokens, coming across so many 4-star tokens, 3-star tokens, and the TP has been quite lucrative. So I definitely advise all of you, whether you are pay to play or free to play, regardless of what your roster looks like, do the best you can so you can get those resources and rewards from the milestones and walk away with a boatload of showdown coins when everything's said and done. So think about that. It's on the 25th. It concludes April 26th. And then, as you can tell right here, at the conclusion of everything on the 26th, you will have another Bailey's Daily Tour. So this is going to be very fascinating to me. I am not going to lie to you. I am very bored with this MLC. Its presentation has been quite lackluster, but I mean, you got content to do. I really feel that some of it's very tedious, and it's not really worth my time. Because how many times can you literally do a Bailey's daily against opponents? I mean, it's 3 matches. And it's cool if you got the tokens or you pulled her at a high rarity. But some of this stuff just gets old. Now, the Bailey shop, I'm not going to take anything away from that because the resources that you could get, there's certain things in there that are going to benefit you, especially those 5-star silver tokens if you've been saving up your coupons. There's no way around that. That's definitely going to be a good look to many rosters, especially if you are on the free to play side of things or you're in a low tier faction that doesn't score well when it comes to different contests, milestones. So that's definitely a good pick me up for the free to play side, and it definitely helps out the pay to play side with building and moving forward your roster, because we all have been hearing this ever since the beginning of this update. Oh, look at the logo, y'all. There's 5 stars now. So that must mean 5-star champions are on the way. Look, listen. We know that there are 2 more moves available at the base of your superstars when you reach 4-star. So inevitably, there will likely be a meta for 5 stars and a meta for 6 stars if players are still playing, okay? Or got big enough wallets that run that deep. Because let's be real, y'all. You know how much it costs when it comes to coins for a 4-star gold. You know how much it costs when it comes to TP for a 4-star gold, and how much it costs for tokens for a 4-star gold. So just because there's 5 stars on the logo does not mean they're coming anytime soon, but it is a reality that may possibly come to be. When and where and how, who knows? But don't be fast forwarding that fast, okay? We're still getting a little bit of playing catch up, because not everyone has a 4-star gold champion on their roster. Some people don't even have a 4-star silver. Some are just getting their first 4-star bronzes, okay? Do not fast forward the meta to another situation where people are complaining, all right? 5 stars are inevitable. 6 stars, possibility. Possibly. But even then, man, I really don't know. I don't know, because something's going to have to give when it gets to that point, because we already see how much it costs when it comes to all the resources, RESPECT, your TPCT, trading posters, coins, and tokens. And that's just for one champion. That's not including your other champions of the different classes and era categories, the different niches that have to be covered if you're one of those type of players that likes to cover every facet of the game. Yeah, let's just slow our rolls a little bit. 5 stars are coming, but no time soon. Hopefully, and then later on, 6 stars down the line. It is what it is. Or things could change. Maybe Scopely listens, more than likely not, and we just chill at 4-star, and maybe they just come up with new tours, or like, buff tours or something that come through for a limited time. If you got a certain champion, you clear the tour and you gain access to the other 2 moves over a period of time. Outside from that, let's just chill and enjoy the meta where it's at right now. But that's the calendar. for this for these upcoming events and contests, a lot of rinse and repeat stuff. The coin, the TP, the daily, the Bailey dailies, okay, the Triumph tours, the blitzes. It's the same rigmarole. We got a flash feud again. The co-owner Flair coaching ability will not work, but hopefully if they're addressing the problem now ahead of time, I mean, I don't understand why they wouldn't have it fixed by then. It could be fixed, it might not, but ultimately, just think about this. Champions that do have the ability to use co-owner Flair's ability, reducing black submissions by a set amount of turns. Okay, they're not going to be able to use them. So that's something to think about. Rated R Superstar Edge, Ronda Rousey, okay. There's others, but they slipped my mind. The point is that just know that co-owner Flair isn't working for them right now. And that's pretty much it. We got some Triumph tours for Big Boss Man, Phenom Taker, Razor Ramon, Finn Balor, Balor Club. So there's going to be stuff to do. Just depends on if you got the champions or not. That's all it comes down to. Collect your 5K and keys so you can do some pulls. Get your Bailey Shop vouchers or coupons that I said earlier. Get your Sasha Banks legit boss shards. Also, how did y'all do with the faction contest? Were y'all able to the faction feud contest? Did y'all walk away with that boss skill plate? Were you able to get the gear for Sasha? Y'all just let me know in the comments below. But that's pretty much it, the video, y'all. Once again, check out the link down below in the video description for WWE Champions and Scopely's official blog and website so you can properly inform and educate yourselves as well as your faction mates who may not have looked into this as of yet. But all in all, bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love always. Didn't mean to hold y'all for long. Little bit of a twist. Return back to our roots just to check out the calendar, let y'all know what's going on moving forward. This means War, that contest with X-Pac and Sheenam Ember Moon, that's about to conclude. The tax delay, that's already over. We just finished up a faction feud. So everything's reset. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on with April 2020 Spring in the Ring MLC. And I hope you're all ready. Obviously, there's no point to bitch and complain if you don't have certain champions at a certain rarity or you don't have them at all. It's just an easy skip. You don't got to complain or make a big deal or write a, biography in any of the community pages about this is so unfair. Bruh, sis, if you ain't got them, then you don't got them. Then don't worry about it. Those are resources that you get to save for another day. Just move on and just do your Bailey's dailies and decide if you want to invest in the 5 mil max coin evolve contest. If you got the TP, if you're turn one farming or whatever you want to do with the TP contest, that's all up to you. Your roster, your problem, your resolutions. There's always a way. It ain't over until it's over. But I'm wishing you all nothing but the best and have a great time. Cherish life. Enjoy the memories and the moments with your loved ones. Stay in contact with all your friends and family during these trying times. Keep your head up because things could always get worse, and things are only going to get worse before they get any better. But know that you are a champion no matter what. And so, with that, until next time, peace.